Honestly, watching the prison documentary reminded me of being in the military. Yeah, it's kind of like that, and people do separate themselves out. Like, you'll see the girls in one corner, and, like, you have to really, like, do a lot of EO classes to make that stop happening. Blacks and whites will kind of separate out sometimes. Not always, but yeah, I had this one friend, and she was like, she was raised in a white um, place, but when she went into the military, like she got all this like attention for being black and stuff. She was like, she during during some of our training, she was like, well, I can't hang out with you anymore, and white people just don't understand what life is like. And I'm like, you spent your whole life with white people, like you're whatever, man, what freaking ever. um if you want to buy into that garbage, go ahead and buy into it. But it's just humans do that naturally. They kind of separate out. It's when people are not threatened by resources and like environmental factors, like they won't do it. But the second that somebody is like threatened, they will automatically start looking for reasons to like um, screw over another demographic. So like it'll be either the disabled people that get screwed over, or the Jews, or the black people, or the white people. It'll just, they'll all go against each other to compete for these resources. And like, yeah. Now nobody in the military knew that I was disabled. They knew I was kind of slow. Like I was the only one to ever fail this one drill, and nobody ever knew about that except for my teammate. He's like, I've never had that happen before, and I'm like, well, with me, that'll happen. And if I would have ever gone anywhere, I would have just let myself die. I wouldn't have gotten anybody else killed. I would have just been like, where's the bullet? Let me find it. Um, that's pretty much it. I mean, but yeah, after that drill, I got 100% on it every time because I'm like that. What happens is the way my memory works is it doesn't, my long-term memory is better than my short-term memory. So if you try to train me to do something, like in the moment, I won't be able to do it, and then I'll have to do it later. But I'll do it like almost perfectly later because like my intellect is like pretty intact and stuff. Like it's a little above average and stuff. Um, So yeah, I'm not stupid. I just have a different way of learning. And like I said, at MEPS, they never asked me about that. So nobody really ever knew that I had a problem because it was pretty hidden. And yeah, so I got 100% on that damn drill every other time. But just the one time because I hadn't done it enough, or hadn't had enough time passed to really remember. But now I have different memory problems. Yeah, so yeah, people will separate out, and they'll use anything against you that they can. And now that I can't understand them, like it's really difficult for me. I'm not sure how I'm gonna make it through life because my life is pretty hellish. Um, yeah.